Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to Pushpakraj Software Tutorials. And today's topic is on how to explain the project in front of the interviewer. When interviewer asks you, tell me about your project. Suppose your project is on telecom domain, and you have to explain them. So how to explain? I'll guide you guys. Okay. So firstly, you have to tell. Firstly, I'll explain the overview of the project. So the my project is on telecom sectors enables a seamless data, voice, and video transmission worldwide, forming the backbone of the digital economy. You have to explain such a kind of first line. Then after that, you have to move on the next one. It's like about the telecom domain. What is exactly the telecom domain is? The telecom domain deal with the mobile network, internet services, calling data, and customer plans. Okay, so you have to tell them what exactly the telecom domain do. Okay, so I'll explain that telecom domain deals with the mobile network, internet services, calling data, and customer plans. Okay. Then tell us about the core network. What exactly the core network is? Centralized switching routing system that manage communication and services and services. Okay. So service platform provide the value added services such as messaging, voice, and video conferencing. Okay. So about what exactly the telecom domain do, you have to tell them. Then you have to tell us about the Jio project. Suppose for example, I'll taking the Jio as an example. So who is the client of your? So I'll tell them Reliance Jio is the client. Project type is mobile and internet recharge platform and CRM. What exactly the project you are working? So you have to tell them the mobile and internet recharge platform and CRM I am working on. Modules involved is like customer onboarding, SIM activations, plan recharge, usage tracking, and billing system. Okay. So about the project, ask you have to tell the name of your project and tell them all that whatever the point I'll explain to you guys. Okay. So project objective. What is the objective of your project? That also explain to the interviewer, like enable a smooth SIM activation and plan recharge. Okay. Second one is like ensuring the accurate billing and usage tracking and provide the real-time customer support through the CRM. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Manager. Okay. So that is the objective of our project. Then next one is the telecom testing challenges and approaches. Okay. So what are the challenges you are facing and what are the approaches on it? So challenges like complex network topologies, high traffic volume simulation, and latency and QoS verifications. You have to tell them. Then the testing approaches is like functional or regression testing protocols, load and stress testing for capacity checking, and end-to-end performance and monitoring. Okay, so tell them about that also, whatever thing which you have done in this project. Okay. So applications testing is like requirement analysis, then test case design, environment setup, execution, automation. That are the things which will be done in your daily work. That you have to explain them. Is like understand requirement analysis is what, understand the functional and non-functional requirement of the applications. Okay. Sorry. So before you are started testing, what you have to do is like to understand the functional and non-functional requirement of the application, and then after that you have started testing. Okay, so test case design, you have know that what about the test case design is like create a detailed test cases covering the workflow and ages causes. Okay, and environmental setup, prepare a testing environment including emulated network conditions. Okay, so if you have to performing the testing, you have to create one environment, whatever the environment you have, like testing environment, QA environment, like that. On that environment you are doing the actual testing. Likewise, its environment is like how the at a time public use the application. Okay, so you need also such a kind of environment that that time like thousand or lakhs of or millions of people is use the application, and then how the application is stable. So you need one environment like that, to performing the testing. Okay, execution and automation is like run the manual and automation test cases, validate robust and performance. Okay, then move on the next test case is like sorry, move on the next slide is like modern modules under the testing, like plan recharge, SIM activations, plan recharge, customer support, billing system, data usage, and monitoring. These are the modules under the testing. Okay, you have to tell the what are the modules you are working right now. Okay, these are things you have to explain them also. Testing perform like manual testing, API testing, database testing, regression testing. That are the testing you have to perform in your project, in this project. They also you have to tell them. Okay, like manual testing, like end-to-end scenarios for the recharge or activations. you have to tell them the particular scenario on what exact the modules you are working. So tell them like that. API testing is like a validate the backend recharge, activation, and CRM API using the Postman. Database testing verify the billing entries and usage logs. Regression testing for every release update. Checking purpose, you have to perform the regression testing. Challenges faced, what are the challenges you have faced in the real time work is like real time network delay simulation, third party system integration, eKYC, bank APIs, complex data mapping between the modules. Okay, those that are the challenges you are facing when you are work on the this project. And tools used is like Postman, Jira, MySQL, and the Excel. Like Postman is used for the API testing, Jira is used for the bug tracking, whatever the bug you have find that bug raising by using the Jira applications. MySQL is used for database validation or database testing. Excel is used for test case management purpose. Likewise, you have to explain to the interviewer when interviewer asks to tell me about your project. That guys. Okay, this test case is related to the telecom domain. Rather than that, I am also creating the multiple domain project presentation in the channel. First, for that purpose, you have to subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon, so you will getting the notification of that. Okay, guys, thank you for watching the videos. Have a great day.